Election Commission of India files F.I.R. against BJP General Secretary in Maharashtra Vinod Tawde for allegedly distributing money to voters in Palghar. BJP rejects the charge. The AQI in national capital slips to hazardous category. Schools and colleges shift to online mode. Flights delayed. And the top story at this hour, in a dramatic turn of events, BJP National General Secretary in Maharashtra, Vinod Tawde, was allegedly found in possession of cash at a hotel in Virar. Supporters of the Bahujan Vikas Aghadi, or the BVA, stormed into the hotel, accused Tawde of misconduct. There was a heated argument. In the moment, they also flung cash at his face, sparking chaos in the hotel. The incident, which unfolded in full public view, in view of cameras, prompted police intervention. Officers arrived at the scene and escorted Tawde away as tensions ran high among onlookers. Now, according to BVA members, they received information about Tawde conducting a meeting at Vivant Hotel in Palghar in Maharashtra. The workers allegedly witnessed Tawde distributing money to all attendees. Meanwhile, Vinod Tawde has denied allegations and said that the truth is known to everybody, and yet there should still be an impartial inquiry by the Election Commission.
नालासोपारा विधानसभा चुनाव क्षेत्र में कार्यकर्ताओं की बैठक चल रही थी। वहां पर चुनाव के दिन की जो आचार संहिता होती है कि जो वोटिंग मशीन है उस पर सील कैसे लगना है, सील आखिर में कैसे होना है, ऑब्जेक्शन अगर लेना है तो क्या करना होता है, ऐसी जो हम 12 बातें बताते हैं वो बताने के लिए पहुंच जाता है। सामने वाला जो पार्टी हमारे मित्र पक्ष है, इधर अप्पा ठाकुर जी है या सिटी है, उनके कार्यकर्ताओं को लगा के हम पैसे बांट रहे हैं। तो चुनाव आयोग उसके इंक्वायरी करे, पुलिस इंक्वायरी करे, सीसीटीवी फुटेज ले ले, तो उसमें वास्तव जो है, मैं तो 40 साल से पार्टी में हूँ, अप्पा ठाकुर मुझे जानते हैं, सिटी मुझे जानते हैं, सब पार्टी जानती है, तो जो वास्तव है वो सबको पता है। और फिर भी चुनाव आयोग ने निष्पक्ष इंक्वायरी करनी चाहिए, ऐसा मेरा भी आग्रह है।
And taking a charge at Tawde, Uddhav Thackeray referred to his bags being checked and said that ECI should have checked Tawde's bag initially.
तुळजाभवानीच्या दर्शनाला येताना देखील माझी बॅग तपासली गेली, बॅगेमध्ये काही सापडलं नाही। विनोद तावडेंच्या बॅगेत पैसे सापडले तर तुमच्याकडनं कळलं। तसंच काल अनिल देशमुखांवरती जो हल्ला झाला, हे दगड तपासण्याचं काम कोणी करायचं होतं, म्हणूनच मी आई तुळजाभवानीला साक्ष घातलंय की ही सगळी भ्रष्ट आणि दहशतवादी राजवट एकदा या राज्यातून खतम करून टाक।
My colleague Rajiv Singh is joining us live with the details. Rajiv, सुनने में आ रहा है कि इलेक्शन कमीशन ने एक FIR दर्ज की है और इंक्वायरी शुरू कर दी है इस मामले में।
देखिए, जो FIR दर्ज हुई है वो वसई विरार मीरा भाईंदर पुलिस कमिश्नरेट की तरफ से दर्ज की गई है और वसई विरार मीरा भाईंदर के पुलिस कमिश्नर मधुकर पांडे ने इस बात की कंफर्मेशन दी है कि FIR दर्ज हुआ है। FIR किस संदर्भ में दर्ज हुआ है, उसके 3 पहलू हैं कि जनप्रतिनिधि कानून की किस तरह से कैंपेन खत्म होने के बाद में स्थानीय नेता जो है अपने क्षेत्र में रह नहीं सकते। दूसरा एलिगेशन पैसे बांटने का था। तीसरा एलिगेशन जिस तरह से वहां पर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन खराब हुई उसको लेकर पुलिस कमिश्नर का कहना है कि अभी स्थितियों का आकलन किया जा रहा है, अभी बहुत ज्यादा चीजें डिस्क्लोज नहीं कर सकते हैं। FIR दर्ज होने की पुष्टि उन्होंने जरूर की है विनोद तावड़े के ऊपर। अब विनोद तावड़े के ऊपर किस मामले में FIR दर्ज हुआ है इसको लेकर पुलिस डिस्क्लोज नहीं कर रही है, लेकिन FIR दर्ज होने की पुष्टि जरूर की गई है।
All right, it does look like there is an FIR in the matter. We are yet to ascertain what the FIR pertains to, but there was this huge chaos that erupted after Tawde was found in that hotel, and the opposition, of course, in this case, the BVA, of course, saying that there were bags of cash to the tune of about 5 crore rupees, which Tawde was intending to distribute. This has become a big controversy right ahead of elections in Maharashtra, just about 12 hours from now. My colleague Brijesh Pandey also joining us live from the newsroom. Brijesh, Tawde is going to find himself in dogs. BJP is going to find itself in dogs over these allegations, which are now seriously becoming an FIR. We don't know what the FIR is about, but could likely be as to what really happened in that hotel room.
Well, in all likelihood, Shweta, the FIR would be related to this matter only. The Election Commission has been seized of the matter, and what happened was something unprecedented, because Vinod Tawde is not a small BJP leader, though he has completely denied any kind of wrongdoing on his part. He said that he has come to that station, the Vivant Hotel, to meet his, his workers, the Karyakartas of the party, and no cash distribution or no cash was found on his person, or no cash distribution was being done at that point of time. He has categorically denied all this. But the visuals which are being shown of the spot where, Bahujan Vikas Aghadi and its president, they barged into that particular hotel. They said that the gates of the hotel were locked, and once they came to know that cash was being distributed, they barged into inside the hotel, and many Bahujan Vikas Aghadi supporters, they made videos from their mobile phone, and in one of the bag which was there, wads of cash was found inside the bag. So this has become extremely embarrassing, irrespective of the truth or what exactly that matter was. It has become extremely embarrassing for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and it has given a fillip to this to Uddhav Thackeray and Congress Party, because Uddhav Thackeray is saying that, in fact, Uddhav Thackeray's party spokesperson Sanjay Raut said that that Bahujan Vikas Aghadi did what Election Commission was supposed to do. And if you remember, in the last 4-5 days, there have been a lot of accusations by the opposition party, which is Shiva Sena and Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, and also Congress and NCP Sharad Chand Pawar. They all have been saying that a lot of money is exchanging hand, and Election Commission is not doing much about it. Now we know that in any kind of very keenly contested election, these kind of accusations are made by opposition parties. But this particular case, in which videos have emerged out, where a bag containing cash, which BVA claims that it is more than 5 crore rupees, was found, and it has landed BJP and more likely Vinod Tawde in a big soup. Shweta?
Big soup, and the timing, of course, is very, very crucial. What will it mean for BJP? I think something we'll all be eyeing at, Brijesh. This is just coming hours before those crucial elections, one of the most hotly contested elections in India. What does it mean for BJP?
Well, I think the BJP will be clearly on the back foot, though the party is denying, all the allegations which have been levelled. They're saying that, the Tawde was there to meet workers, and in that capacity only. All of this is something which is being created by the opposition parties to defame the party. But, the visuals which are coming out, as we have been showing our viewers on the screen, as well as, the visuals which have been made by BVA, Bahujan Vikas Aghadi's workers who were present on the spot, is very damaging. And I think, voting which starts from 7 a.m. tomorrow, I think this couldn't have come at a more bad time for the Bharatiya Janata Party, because now the opposition is going to use this particular videos or these videos which have been made by mobile phones, or also which was there, to buttress home the point that Election Commission is not doing its job properly, and the BJP is distributing money to get votes for their party.
All right, it couldn't have been worse timing, perhaps. And something interesting you pointed out. You said in this case, we know Vinod Tawde is not a newbie. He is not a fresher into politics. He is not somebody who you expect to make such lapses in judgment right ahead of elections.
Well, absolutely. Vinod Tawde is a big name. Right now he's in charge of Bihar. He's from Maharashtra, and due to certain reasons he was eased out of Maharashtra, and has been playing an instrumental role as far as central BJP leadership is concerned. In fact, one of the key names who was supposed to take over once the entire process of JP Nadda's demission was to be completed. But this is extremely embarrassing, because Vinod Tawde is a seasoned politician. Vinod Tawde knows the rules of Election Commission, knows the rule of election as to what this campaigning in the silent period, which we call, which is like, if the election is going to hold on 28th, from 18th evening, you cannot campaign or canvass for votes openly. So you have to go from door to door to talk to people and all, and no outsider can be present in that particular constituency. And that is the reason why, this has become a huge problem for the Bharatiya Janata Party. And, Election Commission has ordered an FIR to be filed against Vinod Tawde. We'll have to wait and watch, as Rajiv was saying, it's better to be safe than sorry. But given the chance that, that there's nothing else which has happened in the course of the day against, for which, the police will be filing an FIR against Vinod Tawde. Shweta?
All right, it has become a political hot potato right now for the BJP. Charges, of course, that BJP has denied at the moment. Brijesh Pandey, thank you very much for all those details. Let's also quickly listen into some of the reactions that have poured in from the opposition as far as, conduct of Vinod Tawde is concerned, the FIR and all those reactions, of course, coming in on the back of that very crucial discovery by BVA members who've alleged that Vinod Tawde was distributing cash for votes. And visuals, of course, on your screens right now are live visuals where ECI officials are currently checking all the bags in that very hotel where Vinod Tawde was found or allegedly found in possession of cash. These visuals, of course, on your screens of Election Commission officials going through all the bags with respect to the allegations of cash for votes. This is, of course, a routine exercise that happens before elections, especially given that there's a huge controversy which has come to light and an unprecedented controversy that has come to light from Maharashtra hours before elections, where Vinod Tawde, the General Secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party, was found in possession of the cash. At least that's what the videos are recording. We know an FIR has been registered in the matter. We are yet to ascertain all the details. And visuals, of course, are on your screens of the checkup of all the bags that were found in the hotel.
कैसे बांटेंगे, क्या क्या पुलिस ने FIR किया है, क्या क्या मिला है?
11:30 बजे हमें पता चला कि 140 में कुछ बीजेपी के कार्यकर्ता जमा हुए हैं और नीचे के फ्लोर पे बहुजन विकास आघाड़ी के कार्यकर्ता जमा हुए हैं। तुरंत मैंने अपने पुलिस स्टेशन के PI साहब को यहाँ विद स्टाफ यहाँ भेज दिया। 5 मिनट में वो यहाँ पहुँच गए। उसके बाद 7-8 मिनट में SCP आ गए, 10 मिनट में आ गई। हमारे तुरंत बाद सर पे भी आ गई। तो यहाँ पे ऊपर के फ्लोर पे बीजेपी के लोग थे और नीचे के फ्लोर पे बहुजन विकास आघाड़ी के लोग थे। कुछ पैसे भी बरामद हुए हैं, कुछ डायरीज मिली है और उसी के तहत हमने तुलिंज पुलिस स्टेशन में 2 FIR लॉन्च की है। उसमें रिप्रेजेंटेटिव पीपल्स एक्ट और BNS इसके तहत वो FIR हुई है और 3rd FIR भी हम दाखिल कर रहे हैं। उसमें जो इलीगल प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ उसका भी कॉग्निजेंस लेते हुए हम वो भी FIR कर रहे हैं। नहीं, मारामारी वगैरह कुछ नहीं हुआ। पूरी पुलिस प्रशासन 5 मिनट में पहुंच गया। अच्छी तादाद में यहाँ पे पुलिस प्रशासन था। RO खुद हाजिर थे। जो घटना की इंफॉर्मेशन मिली उसके हिसाब से हमने FST को भी कॉल किया था। FST भी 5 मिनट में यहाँ पहुँच गई। उन्होंने सिचुएशन को जो कुछ मिला उन्होंने कब्जे में लिया और सिचुएशन पूरा कंट्रोल में है। उस टाइम कंट्रोल था। नहीं, इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं।
बांटेंगे, पैसा बांटेंगे तो जीतेंगे ना। हाँ, बांटेंगे तो कटेंगे नहीं। भाजपा वाले पैसा बांटेंगे तो ही जीतेंगे, लेकिन बांटने वालों को पकड़ दे। और भी राष्ट्रीय महासचिव विनोद तावड़े जी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय महासचिव, महाराष्ट्र के बड़े नेता रहे बीजेपी की सरकार के। अब राष्ट्रीय महासचिव, उनके ऊपर बहुत जिम्मेदारी रहती है। कभी चंडीगढ़ का मेयर को बनाओ, वहाँ पैसा बांटो, हरियाणा में पैसा बांटो। वो बहुत ही अनुभवी व्यक्ति है उसमें। इस काम का महाराष्ट्र का सबसे अनुभवी व्यक्ति कौन होगा तो तावड़े जी है। फिर भी तावड़े जी को जिस प्रकार से लोगों ने घेर लिया, वहाँ के कार्यकर्ताओं ने, मुझे आश्चर्य होता है कि अब पार्टी के अंदर ही कुछ ऐसा मामला हुआ है इंटरनल पॉलिटिक्स में महाराष्ट्र के गृह मंत्रालय की तरफ से कि तावड़े जी को ऊपर नज़र रखो, तावड़े जी के पास कौन जा रहा है आ रहा है, और उस बारे में पूरी जानकारी वो जहाँ बैठे थे काम करने के लिए उन विरोधियों को दे दो। वैसा ही सब कुछ पूरा ड्रामा हो गया। इतने सालों से तावड़े जी और बीजेपी वाले काम करते हैं महाराष्ट्र में, अभी भी चल रहा है, लेकिन तावड़े जी को ही क्यों पकड़ कर दिया, उस बारे में अब देवेंद्र जी को सामने आकर जनता को बताना पड़ेगा। तावड़े ही क्यों।
मुंबई से सटे वसई विरार इलाके से जिस प्रकार के वीडियो सामने आ रहे हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता राष्ट्रीय महासचिव विनोद तावड़े जी वहां पर कुछ लोगों के साथ विवादित स्थिति में दिख रहे हैं। आरोप लगाए जा रहे हैं कि वो पैसे बांट रहे हैं। अगर ये सब सच है तो बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, क्योंकि हमारी राजनीति महाराष्ट्र की कभी ऐसी नहीं रही है। बताइए, जब चुनाव आयोग का नियम है कि चुनाव अगर 20 तारीख को है तो 18 तारीख की शाम को 5 बजे के बाद आप चुनाव प्रचार नहीं कर सकते। आप जिस क्षेत्र में काम कर रहे हैं वहाँ से निकल कर आपको जाना होता है, आप अपने घर अपने गांव चले जाते हैं। विनोद तावड़े जी रहने को विले पार्ले मुंबई में है, 60 किलोमीटर दूर वसई विरार। वो क्या कर रहे हैं चुनाव प्रचार बंद होने के बाद भी? अगर वो वहाँ पर पैसे बांट रहे हैं, वहाँ पर वो लोगों के बीच में प्रचार कर रहे हैं तो बहुत ही दुखद है, दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। चुनाव आयोग, मुंबई पुलिस, महाराष्ट्र पुलिस को इसका संज्ञान लेना चाहिए और कार्यकर्ताओं और नेताओं पर कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए। चाहे कोई कितना भी बड़ा नेता कार्यकर्ता हो, वो हमारे नियम कानून संविधान से बड़ा नहीं है। चुनाव आयोग को तत्काल प्रभाव से ये सब रोकना चाहिए।
At Nalasopara, after receiving the information, the police force has reached the spot, and our FST team, which is Flying Squad of Election Machinery, which is formed for complying with Code of Conduct, that Flying Squad immediately reached the spot. After reaching the spot, Flying Squad took the review of the premises, and some seizure is also made. Then by police machinery, the process of registering the FIR under relevant act is in progress, and everything is under control, and I hope everything will be as per rules, and definitely whoever is in breach of model code of conduct, that will be proceeded against as per law and rules.
And let's now take a look at the top stories we are tracking once again. Delhi and surrounding NCR region reach hazardous levels of air quality, with air quality index breaching the 500 mark. And schools and colleges shifted to online classes amid severe air pollution levels in New Delhi. Flights and trains disrupted and delayed due to heavy smog in the national capital. And a big anti-Naxal operation successful in Karnataka. Top Naxal commander Vikram Gowda killed in an encounter in Udupi. A fire broke out in a factory in Bhavana in Delhi earlier this morning. More than 15 fire tenders rushed to the spot. Elon Musk's SpaceX successfully launches ISRO's communications satellite GSAT-N2 into space from Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida.
Go GSAT-20.
And Madras High Court bars Music Academy, the Madras Music Academy, from giving award in MS Subhalakshmi's name to TM Krishna. A relief for Malayalam actor Siddiqui. Supreme Court grants anticipatory bail in sexual assault case. Delhi Cyber Police arrests a Chinese national Fang Chenjin in connection with a major cyber fraud case involving cheating of over 43 lakh rupees. The flying squad of the Revenue Department seized 1.9 crore rupees from a hotel room in Nashik ahead of elections in Maharashtra. Following unrest in Manipur, Assam police tightens its vigilance along Assam-Manipur border to prevent any untoward situation on the Assam side. India and the UK will resume talks on trade deal early next year to address the remaining issues and finalize a balanced and forward-looking free trade agreement. Ukraine marks 1,000 days of war on Tuesday since Russia's full-scale invasion, with weaponry troops battling on numerous fronts. BJP holds a march against alleged encroachment by Waqf board in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. TV actor Tandav Ram arrested for allegedly opening fire at film director Bharat Navunda, after an argument over a stalled movie, the incident took place in Bengaluru at the office of a producer. Time for a break now. We'll be back with more news and updates on the other side.
The next Indian icons, beating everyone on the globe. Prepare for breathtaking performance. B6E and XEV9E. Mahindra's electric origin SUVs. Catch them at Unlimit India.
यही मौका है बिजनेस को बढ़ाने का।
पर पैसा, अपनी सुपर पावर यूज करने का टाइम आ गया है।
आप टेंशन मत लीजिए, IIFL फाइनेंस से झटपट गोल्ड लोन लीजिए और बिजनेस आगे बढ़ाइए।
आपके जैसे सुपर हीरोज ऐसी छोटी मोटी प्रॉब्लम से थोड़ी ना रुकते हैं, इसीलिए लाइफ जब भी आगे बढ़ने का मौका दे तो अपनी सुपर पावर, अपना गोल्ड यूज करिए और IIFL फाइनेंस से गोल्ड लोन लीजिए।
IIFL फाइनेंस करता है सीधी बात।
ये किसान की मजबूरी है इसको जलाना बिल्कुल नहीं चाहता।
सुप्रीम कोर्ट का आदेश का पालन करें, हम कानून के दायरे में रहेगा काम करें, लेकिन हमारे लिए तो नहीं कोई कर रहा।
There is no wind in the city to blow it all away. The air cannot rise high enough to disperse, so everything gets trapped, and that's the reason why every winter we see pollution levels spiraling out of control.
If I zoom down from the global findings to the national level findings, what we really see is that air pollution continues to be the greatest external threat to human life expectancy.
This and more. Streaming on News9 plus news is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
Welcome back. The Indian stock market saw a sharp swing today, with the Sensex closing in the green but failing nearly 900 points, failing to live up to the 900 points rally from its highs, and this has happened and come on the back of the Ukraine strike inside Russia. While the Nifty also ended higher, the day's volatility raised concerns. Suyash Maheshwari joining us live from the newsroom. Suyash, despite the offshoot in the morning, it does look like the bears had their way towards the end of the day.
Certainly, Shweta, you are absolutely right. The bears did manage to take over, but not completely. Let's not forget that even though the markets did fall from the day's high, we still managed to snap that 7-day losing streak and end in the green. But to make sense of what really happened and what transpired in today's trade, let's start and let me just run you through the proceedings of the day. The market, as you rightly pointed out, opened higher by about 0.5% or so, went on to climb as much as 1%. Sensex was up, in fact, 1,000 points or so, reclaimed 78,000 mark. Nifty was also seen moving towards that 23,800 sort of levels, and by 2 at least, even though the rally had sort of plateaued out, we were not seeing any sell-off at higher levels. But then at around 2 p.m. in the afternoon trade, the market completely, there was just a unilateral sort of a fall that we witnessed in the market. So what exactly roiled the investor sentiment? As you also mentioned, there are reports in the media that Ukraine has in fact launched an airstrike on the bordering territories of Russia. And let's not forget that the markets are shut tomorrow on account of the assembly elections in Maharashtra. So I think what the investors are completely spooked over here. They just wanted to remain cautious, and that's why we saw some bit of a profit taking. And not to mention that once we are back on Thursday, it's a weekly expiry for the Nifty contract. So a lot of volatility in the system. And even if you look at India VIX, it was down by about 6% or so, near that 14 sort of levels in the morning trade, but then we saw a complete reversal. It actually ended about 3% higher above the 15 mark. So clearly investors were spooked. They don't understand, the extent of this fresh sort of attacks launched by Ukraine. What happens? The market are shut tomorrow, so you don't really have time to adjust your trades, and that's why I think we did witness some bit of a correction from the top of the trade. That said, we were able to, break that 7-day losing streak. But let's not forget again, Indian markets are still down by about 10 to 11% from the peak levels, while the markets elsewhere, after Trump won in the 2024 presidential elections, we saw some bit of a rally both in US as well as Asian markets. Indian markets did not participate. Why is that? One, valuations are expensive, as we have spoken about extensively. Indian markets was quoting a price to earnings ratio of about 27. So we were 3 times more expensive than China, which, remember, had also launched a stimulus package last month, and another stimulus package came earlier this month. So I think there was a tactical shift from foreign institutional investors. Remember, they have sold equities worth 1.5 lakh crore in the in the last 1 month and a half. Although DIIs have been constantly providing support, the market has clearly taken to the sentiment of foreign institutional investors. Although let's not to mention on Monday's trade, the quantum of selling of FIIs was actually lower than that of DII, and we were witnessing that sort of a technical pullback this morning as well. Nifty in fact managed to climb above that 200-day moving average, which is a key indicator, and some signals that there is some sort of a respite. Whether it's a temporary pullback or the worst is over, I think we'll need some time to see. But yeah, all in all, a positive session for the markets. Yeah, we did slip by about 900 points, but that was because of the news that was making rounds that Ukraine has launched an attack on Russia. That was one of the primary reasons. And again, markets are shut tomorrow on account of the assembly elections in Maharashtra. And when we come back on Thursday, it's the expiry day. So clearly, investors are taking, staying cautious and adjusting their positions accordingly.
Adjusting their positions and booking profit. I also want to understand from you the fact that markets did pull back today. Does that indicate their inability to sustain at perhaps higher levels going forward? What do we expect day after tomorrow?
So, Shweta, that's $1 million question, right? What happens once the market open on Thursday? Remember, we'll have a lot of new news coming in. We'll, the assembly elections, obviously. We'll see what the developments are as far as this new conflict or new fresh strike that has taken place by Ukraine on Russia. We'll have fresher updates on that. And we'll also see how the market opens. And, there is a little bit of uncertainty regarding, what happens with the earnings as well. Remember, the earnings season has been going on, and Q3 has not been a great quarter for India Inc. In fact, I was looking at some of the reports. 50% of the companies that have reported earnings have missed street expectations. Revenue growth has not been there, and the projections that are coming in from the management, it's also not inspiring much confidence. So clearly the sentiment is sort of a little shaky at the moment. But that said, the markets have corrected by about 10 to 11%. So clearly, maybe, if you are a bull, you believe in the market and you believe in the fundamentals and this growth story of India, it could be a good opportunity to buy. But at the same time, staying cautious, I think, would be the way to go.
Cautious, buy on dips. That is, of course, the classic advice there coming in. Thank you so much, Suyash, for joining it with all those details as far as markets is concerned. But shifting focus now, the Madras High Court has issued an interim order restraining the Madras Music Academy from conferring the prestigious Sangita Kalanidhi Award in the name of legendary Carnatic singer M.S. Subbulakshmi to musician TM Krishna. The court said that the Sangita Kalanidhi Award and the cash prize can be granted to TM Krishna, but not in the name of Subbulakshmi. A suit was filed by Srinivasan, grandson of Subbulakshmi, saying that the conferment of the award was against her wish and mandate. An application was filed by the Music Academy challenging the suit moved by the grandson. The court noted that Srinivasan had the locus to maintain the suit since he was the beneficiary of Subhalakshmi's will. The Sangita Kalanidhi Award presented by Madras Music Academy is widely considered the highest honour in Carnatic music world. TM Krishna has been widely criticised for his comments on Subhalakshmi in the past. Let's now take a look at where the controversy originated from. Now, TM Krishna was accused of trivializing legendary Carnatic singer Ms. Subhalakshmi's accomplishments. In a 2015 article, TM Krishna wrote that Subhalakshmi's personal life was marked by tragedy. She felt compelled to detach herself from her Devdasi identity to conform to the archetype of the ideal Brahmin world.